Hello there. Welcome to the Ecumenical Buddhist Society's Friday meditation session, right? And welcome. We'll be spending 30 minutes, settling into our bodies, relaxing into our breath, or synchronizing our minds and our breath, and then relaxing into our natural awareness. So that's what we'll be doing tonight. So welcome. My name is Mick Wiggins. I am one of the meditation guides here at EBS. I'm very happy to be here on Facebook Live. So thank you for joining me. So I'm going to say very few words tonight, but it will be about meditation, and maybe it's a helpful hint or two. And that is, when we sit down to meditate, recall why we are here to meditate. We all have our ambitions about what we want to get out of meditation, but keep in mind what we're doing. And what we are doing is really a process of getting familiar, touching into our own natural awareness, our own natural radiant, clear, quiet awareness. We learn to touch into it, just to get familiar with that feel, and then we are then able to learn to relax into it, spend time with it. And that awareness accommodates everything, even thinking, believe it or not, even those noisy thoughts. They're all welcome to the party of awareness. Folks who are just starting out in meditation, that's a hard thing to compute, but it's true, and it's a wonderful talent to have. So let's get going here. All right, so I did put a title into this. I wanted to have a visual metaphor for us to bring with us. I think it's useful because, like trying to tell somebody to ride a bicycle, how to ride a bicycle, well, you can write a whole book, but it doesn't actually give them the experience of how to ride a bicycle. They have to learn for themselves. And I can't tell you how to rest into your own awareness. You have to kind of discover that yourself. But we can have visual metaphors, we can have all kinds of analogies that may strike a chord in you, and I find this one pretty good. Those who have been meditating for a while will tell you that meditating is not something that you grab and wrestle down to the ground and win. You don't get a badge, but meditation is more about opening, relaxing. And I'm thinking of a flower, the way the flower opens, right? Slowly opens. It's not grabbing anything, and it's just slowly opens. You can, if you kind of visualize that, you can almost feel the same kind of relaxation. If you really kind of give yourself a chance, you feel that opening, right? That is the sensation, really, of dropping into your awareness. You turn it upside down and you're dropping all the busy thoughts, but whatever. All I'm saying is that if you can just kind of recall that sense of an opening flower as you sit here, you might get you in the ballpark of where we're going. Just try it out. It can be helpful. All right, so this evening we will go through basically 3 stages. We will actually do a very important part of just synchronizing our mind and bodies, and then working with our breaths, and then spending a little bit of time seeing if we can just relax into our awareness. Okay, so there'll be a little bit of talking here and there, but otherwise it's really a perfect day. If you're here in Little Rock at this moment, you'll know this is a perfect day to sit in meditation. So again, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Whew. So I'm going to ring the gong just to make it official. Two is enough. I hope you're seated somewhere comfortably. And I think you probably know what to do. You need to kind of wiggle it out a little bit. Chilly Friday, muscles are tight, so just do what you need to do to settle in. Sit upright if you can. Hands are not doing anything in particular, just on your lap. Head is kind of up. If you're looking, your eyes are wide open, you might be looking at the horizon. Maybe just a notch down. But otherwise, it's upright. This allows easy breathing. This allows energy to just flow very easily. Okay, so, and of course what we do is take a good couple breaths and let it out like a sigh. Whew, sighs feel good. Just take a couple, and with each sigh, go ahead and just let your body find its own natural place. Balance. Stable. Right? Perfect. Now, if you're on a bench or on a cushion on the floor, your legs are crossed lightly, and the trick is not to be uncomfortable. This is not an endurance thing. So just make yourself comfortable, but stay upright. We're staying awake. We're keeping our alertness up. So a few more breaths of just really connecting in with our body. I like to wiggle my toes. Feel the warmth of my knees under my hands. Pull my shoulders back a little bit. Let's open up our nice, tender hearts. We're in a safe place, very good place to do this. And breathing comfortably and deeply. We're relaxing. Let's do this for 1 minute in silence. Just pay attention to your body as it relaxes. And think of that flower opening up. Oh, very good. Okay. Now, as we start working with your breath, you can have your eyes cracked open a little bit to let some of the light in. If that's too distracting, you can close it, but be aware of the light playing on your eyelids. And be aware of the sounds in your room. We're not blocking any of this out. Is there a cool draft coming down somewhere? So we're using our senses as we sit here tonight. what we're going to do is bring a bit more attention to our breathing. And we start off first. Notice our breathing as it goes out and as it comes in. Very natural, no forcing. I like to think of waves washing in and receding out. Synchronizing our mind and our breath. That rhythm, that ancient cosmic rhythm of breathing in, breathing out. Just about every sentient being, every life form breathes in and out in their own way. And we're doing this together. Now, if you find yourself pulled away, thinking about tomorrow or yesterday, just notice that that has happened. These thoughts are important for us in practice. It's important for us to be pulled away so that we can see that we've been pulled away, and for us to come back to our breathing body. Very important to let ourselves be pulled away once in a while. Notice, come back, and when you come back, landing in your body, think of the image of that flower opening up on that next out-breath. We're just opening up, fully awake, each breath. So let's do that for the next 5 minutes. Now let's shift our gears a little bit and bring our attention to the out breath. And when we start out with that, just feel the breath escaping as it flows from your mouth and your nose, and the decompression of your chest. And imagine the breath dissolving in the space in front of you. Very simple. Let the in-breath just happen by itself. And then you just catch the next wave out, and it dissolves into the space in front of you. Now we're not leaving our body behind. We're not leaving our hearing, our sense of touch. We're fully present in our body, but we are also following our breath out at the same time. So it's a more expansive feel as we go out. So kind of bring that sense of expansiveness with each out breath. Rather like a flower that's expanding open, right? So just bring that with your attention. Crack your eyes open once in a while so you see the room around you. So we're not stuck in a little dark closet visually. So, out breath, follow. Let in breath just come in. Thoughts and obstructions coming in, just notice them. And then come back, very simple, no big deal. Land back in. Next breath. So let's do this for 5 minutes. Okay. If you get lost, just start over. No big deal. No big deal. Just start over. Now let's shift again and come back to our just normal breathing. We're not really following our breath in or out, but we are just feeling our breathing body once again, back in our seat. And just feeling it. And now, as we are feeling our breathing body, the rhythm of it, the freshness of each breath, plug into your senses as well. Make your senses an object of meditation along with your breath. So all those little sounds you're hearing in your household, that smell that you've been wondering about, the coolness of the floor underneath your feet, all this stuff, all the senses all that stuff that your senses are bringing in, just really be present with that. And if you get pulled away, just come back. No big deal. So as we are doing this, just bring that sense of spaciousness with your out-breath, the unfolding flower. And let your sense of your senses expand like that. Comes and goes, that's fine. Let's do that for a couple of minutes. All of our senses, all of our breath. All right, that's good. Now, as we come to the last 5 minutes, let's shift one more time. And now we're going to just drop all the technique, all the attention all the awareness, objects of meditation, drop it, okay? We're going to do, I can't help but bring it up, a frog on a lily pad. We're going to sit here, open our eyes, and not do anything for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Now the instruction is the same. If you start thinking about this or that, just notice that, then just come back to your lily pad, shall we? And the idea is just to rest. We've been working our awareness, we're working our attention. Now we can relax, rest. Let's just see if we can just do nothing for the remaining minute and a half, okay? This is actually very important meditation, so let's try it out. Sitting here, eyes open, not looking at anything in particular. Just sitting. We're done. I hope this was good for you, interesting. Hope you can take something away from it. And what was that like? You know, and I'm going to add one more little thing. It's a very good habit to, when you finish your meditation practice, to just stop, almost like we just did. Stop and feel, how was that? Was that really busy and chaotic and, oh, I can't settle down? Or was it just really nice and opening? You don't have to have a good time each time, but you have some kind of time. So just notice the quality. This is part of being aware of what happened, what's happening with your mind. So just go ahead and just review it. Don't judge it. Just go, yeah, that was pretty rough. That was pretty sweet. And then you go on from there. But it's really nice to have a little bit of reflection about, how was that meditation? So with that, I bid you good evening. Thank you for joining me. Keep posted, keep supporting. Love you. Take care. Be well. Bye-bye.